For a select group of civilian general aviation pilots, October 1st, 2010 will be a day long remembered. It was on that date that Edwards Air Force Base held the Flight Test Nation 2010 Lakebed Fly-In.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edwards Air Force Base and history. You are making history today because this is the first ever civilian fly-in on Rosamond Dry Lakebed. Give yourself a
More than 800 people attended the fly-in, with nearly 300 arriving in general aviation aircraft, plus 15 civilian-owned retired warbirds. They landed on Edwards' Rosamond Dry Lakebed, a feat generally reserved for military aircraft.
The reason I wanted to come out here was because I wanted to land on the lakebed. You know, I fly by it around the restricted area, or sometimes through if it's on a Sunday. But to be able to come out and land on the lakebed is just amazing.
Well, it was a great thrill, and I think everybody that came with us has always thought about, wow, we're all Chuck Yeager, this is really cool, so let's go land on the lakebed and see how it works, and it was really fun. Enjoyed it.
That's pilot John Goldenbaum, who landed his DC-3 on the lakebed.
Well, this is very selective, I think. I mean, the fact that the Air Force would open up and let us have access to this, it's very different from most air shows that you go to where you're there for commercial purposes or doing something else. So we very much appreciate this. This is very, very, very different.
The primary purpose of the fly-in was to educate the civilian flying public about the R-2508 airspace and restricted area flight operations, as well as safe methods of navigating to avoid a mid-air collision. The event was also part of Edwards' community outreach program and an opportunity to share one of the base's unique dry lake beds.
Giving some civilians, some people who normally wouldn't get the opportunity to do this, giving them the opportunity, we thought would just create a great buzz about the base. And so part of the drive is to enhance the image of Edwards and the Flight Test Center. Give people some exposure to what we do, what we have, and why we're here.
Early into the afternoon, as the possibility of inclement weather increased, the pilots returned to their planes and one by one departed the lakebed. Dawn Waldman, Edwards Air Force Base, California. This has been Dateline Edwards. If you have questions or comments, we'd like to hear from you. Please send us an email at channel.6@edwards.af.mil.